Good evening, and welcome back to the stream, folks. And that right there, that spooky ambient music that you were hearing, was something called Forbidden Planet by Lewis and B.B. Barron. So, there's that. Anyway, let's see if we can actually finish Into the Gloom. I don't know how long it's going to take. Might take a couple hours, might only take like half an hour, I don't know. In any case, I do have something planned to do after that, and how much of that I do is going to be all dependent on how long Into the Gloom takes. And as you can see, obviously, the next thing is going to be Slayway Camp. But I'll get into that afterwards. Right now, let's see if we can get out of this bizarre comatose nightmare that we happen to be in with Into the Gloom. So, let me change that over right there. Let me open up the Steam. And let me find out where that is in my lengthy list of games that I mostly don't even remember buying. Steam's a dangerous place, especially when a sale is on. Boop. And boop. Let us begin. You see, it mentions jump scares, but there's not really a lot of them. There's a few. Continue. I feel like I missed a lot of stuff in this game, but like I said, I'm largely going to just go through and get what I suppose is going to be like the quote-unquote main ending. Oh, something else I remembered too. There's no actual way to adjust the volume within this game, so I'm going to have to adjust it myself on the mixer here. Alright, that should do it. Back at it. Continue. Dark Forest. Slaughterhouse. J House. Main gate. Key house. No dirty thoughts now, people. No crude humor. Church. Let's go to the slaughter. No, let's go to the church. Save me, Jeepus! Save me! Jeepus Crispus! Sanctuary! Gates are locked. Jeebus isn't home. Go ask somebody else. No, I appeared as if I took a really big, bitrate hit for some reason, but it seems to have leveled off right now. Maybe that's what I get for insulting the Jeebus. Let's go to P House. And hope that doesn't mean what I think it means. Nothing good, I'm sure. The TV is plugged, but the power button is not working. And this chair looks very strange. Go to bed. I live here now. I don't need to go anywhere. It's a lovely little place. I mean, I'm sure once summer hits and the trees start to bloom and such, it's gonna look like a really lovely little place to live, and it'll be fine. It'll be good. We'll be fine. Well, what about J House? Well, I think this might be the slaughterhouse, but okay. Help. Help. I realize this is just a limitation of the, you know, the game engine here, but it's real creepy. Because it's like they just keep turning to watch you. Yeah. Kinda creepy. I presume that's the slaughterhouse. So J House is this way. Yes. A nice path. Bloody tree. Other bloody tree. Sort of bloody tree. House. Ah, your painting's crooked. Ah, your body is hanged. I found some matches. I can burn the forest down. Now you see, your problem was you blocked that door. You forgot the other one. You done goof, son. You done goof. Question is, of course, what am I supposed to... Wait. No, I thought a thing popped up. What am I supposed to do now? Clearly the matches need to be used for something. Burn the church down. Yeah, there we go. Rummage in the trash. Saunter aimlessly around the forest. How's that supposed to work? Easy, you burned the TV. Here now. This is my home. How about this tree? Can I burn it? No? Alright. I just need to ignite something. Oh, for a minute I thought that was that was eyes staring at me, but in reality it's just the gate, I think. Something. I'm not going back. Madness lies that way. A tool locker. It's locked. Oh, I found a rope. Groovy. Well, how do you like that? They were dead folk and now they are not. Presumably they are undead folk. Or, you know, maybe they just didn't exist in the first place. Maybe this is part of some crazy dream. No, if not for the art style, I figured this would be a lot more horrifying than it actually is. Still pretty creepy, though. I do appreciate the general feeling of unease it instills. Now, I've got rope, and I got a set of matches. It's a matter of what I can do with them. Wander around the forest aimlessly. Gonna get lost and murdered, don't you see? How I wish I could watch this TV. But I just wander in this forest aimlessly. Really wish I could burn down this tree. Oh! Eyes. So those were floating eyes I saw. Huh. Okay, so what does it mean? What does it mean? Is there something around back of the slaughterhouse, maybe? I see nothing. Nothing! Can I burn the crates? Oh wait, what's this? Oh, TV remote control. Alright. I didn't notice that. Let's go back and flick on the boob tube, shall we? Maybe we will see some boobs and or tubes. Cool. Cool. Channel 666. Nothing? Oh, I love that the static is still playing. That's nice. Alright then. That's cool. Oh, there's a whole section of the forest I haven't seen yet. Ooh, spooky shed. So what I'm getting is don't sit in the outhouse. I found a small key, probably for the locker. You know, there's a Stephen King movie, and I can't remember what the name. I want to say it was Sleepwalkers, but I don't think it was that, because I think that was the one with the weird cat people. But it was it involved aliens and like Thomas Jane and who's the other guy? Timothy Oliphant were in it. And they had this mentally challenged kid who was their friend, but he was in reality a super powerful alien, and they all had like mental connections to each other. It was weird. Anyway, the reason why I'm mentioning it is because there was some kind of alien parasite that entered through people's asses, and there's a scene where one of the characters is trying to keep it trapped inside of a toilet. Yeah, that's just what this is. Ugh, it's gonna be bugging me that I don't know what the name of that movie is now. Anyway, sorry about my digression about ass aliens, but, you know. Sometimes there's just ass aliens. Damn it, what was that movie? Dreamcatcher, that's what it was. No wonder I couldn't figure it out, because the name doesn't make any goddamn sense. So it was the locker's key after all. It's some kind of hook. I forget how to combine items. Because I think that is a thing I can do. Or am I confusing this with another game? I think it's C? Yes. I have a rope and hook. Maybe I can use that to get over the church wall. No? Okay. Yeah, maybe there's still something I'm missing at the slaughterhouse. It seems like there was a lot going on there. There's a clock and a key, by the looks of it. I don't know what the hell the key means. Unless the clock has something to do with the TV, that might be. Like maybe I have to turn it to a specific channel. Thing is, I need to figure out what time that is. I think there's a clock in one of these houses. Let's go check that out first. Nope, that's just a dead fella. I think clock's back in the other one. Screw it, I don't want to run all the way back there then. Let's try to suss out what time it is. Oh, it's time. 9. Okay, so yeah, that's 9. Doesn't help that the clock's going all dolly on me. Okay, so the straight up should be 12. Well, it's kind of hard to tell, so it's pixelated here, but it looks like the shorthand's pointing that way and the longhand is pointing down. So if that's 6, like that tick on the bottom is supposed to be 6, then that one next to it should be 5? Yeah. 9:25. Sometimes it takes me a while, but I can still read an analog clock. It amazes me that there's so many people who can't. But I suppose it's a skill you don't really need anymore. I mean, unless you have yourself a really fancy watch or something, it's not like you really need to do that, right? Oh crap, what did I say? 9:25. Although it would help if I turned the TV on first. Yes, that's key. Where's that sound coming from? I don't need the TV remote anymore. Ah yes, I'm watching the Burn channel. Burn, burn, burn. A spooky, scary, crucified skeleton. I don't know, I suppose I'm still gonna keep watching it, but I kinda lost interest after the 3rd season. Does the bell mean that, yep, the bell means the church is open. Good, good, good. hanging folk with the hoods kind of... Oh, there's a lot of them. Kind of remind me of, that was a free game I did a few years ago now called Close Your Eyes. That was pretty cool. I feel like I should probably do that again sometime. Oh, hello. Eyes in the mist. I don't know if this small forest is the safest place around here, but it seems to be an ideal place to hide from the shadowy guy. At first I was terrified by the presence of the Watchers staring at you all the time through the trees. I had no other choice but to risk myself in this place, since going back would lead me to more encounters with that evil thing. God knows what he was going to do to me. Fortunately, the Watchers were not hostile creatures at all, just other survivors like me living in a different way, and for some reason, the dark creature doesn't want to cross the main gate. It's good to know. I mean, I'm not gonna have to deal with him. Is this for something? I need to select an item first. Do I burn it? It says burn. What is the point of burning the rope? I don't know. Fun. Sometimes I just need to burn a thing. Sometimes I just need to get stuck on a candle. How's that supposed to work? Ways. Well, it's cool and all, but what am I supposed to do in here? And I mean, as cool as a church full of hanging bodies can be, I mean, you know. Is there anything else around here? Yeah, I feel like I've explored everything over because I've gone all the way in that corner. There doesn't really seem to be much I can do inside the church just yet. Thing said burn, though. Burn. Burn them all. Yeah, the shack, the outhouse is over in that... Wait, what's that? Okay, so there's something else back there. Oh, this clock also says 9:25, okay. So I could have just used that. I should investigate that sound. You already did. The gates are open, my friend. Church is in. You must repent your ways. But burn like the rest. No wishing well. It's too dark down there. Is there something at the bottom? Let's find out. I found some kind of mannequin. What? So I just went fishing for mannequins, basically. Do I need to hang the mannequin in the church and set it on fire? Is that what the TV is trying to tell me? Who says TV doesn't rot your mind? Here I am committing mannequin arson. There you go, buddy. What? I like to think that the player character here feels like he's doing this thing a good turn. This is like, you know, just lovingly hanging this mannequin by the neck from the ceiling of a tree. There you go, buddy. Gives him a little pat on the head. And now I'm going to burn us. The mannequin is in the rope. And now what? Burn, you wicked thing! But you called it your buddy! You don't burn your buddies! What the hell is wrong with you? The The mannequin is burning, and that's all. Use my apartment keys. It'll be fine. Whoa, what? That's what I get for burning the mannequin, I guess. It can't be real! Where am I supposed to be? Welcome to the Pillar of Light, my son. Although in reality I should probably follow the candles. Candleless. The mannequin set us up! It's all bullshit! All of it! This is actually kind of reminding me of that game Candleman, which is worlds away from what this is. Candleman was a fun game though. I really like that. But I digress. There were a lot less people hanging from the ceiling in Candleman. Is this my apartment? Can I open the candles and move in? Oh wait. It's an arrow. I don't see why I didn't notice that. This way. I guess we just trust in the candles. Oh, I'm tripping out. This looks oddly familiar. Holy fuck! You son of a bitch. The tick of the clock continued its march without stopping, and once again I am still in a coma. Yeah, let's just skip this. I've seen this ending. This is new, though. These entities used to live as a community in quiet and dark zones, like forests and other natural landscapes. Due to the long-term exposure to the gloom, they became misshapen and began disintegrating, but unlike other beings, that didn't turn them into evil creatures. They just used the darkness as their home and tried to live peacefully until their final days. The Watchers will guarantee the peace in their territory. Any corrupted entity which breaks in the zone will be exterminated. Exterminate? So, those guys are my friends. That's nice to know. Well, let's try this again, except run like a son of a bitch as soon as I open the door. Run away! Run away, run away, run away from the Shadow Man. Don't want to get caught by the Shadow Man. Why won't you rescue me, you other Shadow Man? I think I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. Oh shit. I don't like this maze. Thank you very much. That door's locked. But this is where This is where I started. Where the flying fuck am I supposed to go? And I can't stop, that door is locked. This way? Okay, this is actually starting to, freak me out a little bit. You're doing your job, game. You're doing your job a lot better than I gave you credit for. Hell's this? What do the numbers mean? 2? To what? What's the other number? What are you trying to tell me, Arrow? Speak to me, walls! Oh shit, he's close. That was a key. Okay, we're gonna have to go another lap through this place and then head back and get that key. It's a key, it reads pipe room. Where the fuck is the pipe room? Is this it? I mean, that's good, but... half you shadowy assholes right behind me, so I kinda need to keep running. And I run, don't want to be devoured today. 3. Okay, so we got 3 and 2. I think 3 is the first number, 2 is the third number. Where the hell's the other one? Yeah. Trying to pause the game so I could write that shit down, but apparently he moves. There is no pausing. Okay, so 3 is the first, 2 is the third. I just need to find out where the second number is. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Because goddammit, I'm going to get a better ending than this thing devours my soul and I'm left in a coma. And now we run. Save yourself? Sure. Wake up? I'm kind of trying to. They wouldn't be so dickish as to put something on the wall behind me, would they? Goddamn you. Where are you? I don't know if I actually need to go in there, but I guess that's two. Might have to run back and see if there's something I missed. Because I see what they're trying to do, but let's see, that's three. Oh shit! It was closer than I thought. Leave me alone, 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 leave me alone. I don't want it. Don't watch what you're laying down, my friend. Save yourself. Oh shit. I mean, I didn't see anything. I don't see where it could be. Son of a bitch. He was a lot closer than I thought. Well, that kind of sucks. I can only assume that it's in that room somewhere. Because I don't see it out here, and I don't see why they would have me run back out here anyway. Especially since it's so easy for him to trap me in one of these hallways if I'm not careful. Meaning, I need to keep running. Wait. That's not an arrow, that's a 7. I've been looking at it this whole goddamn time. Okay, so it's 3, 7, 2. I'm gonna go ahead and use this anyway, even though I already know. I'm just gonna open the door and then run. Just for shits. Okay, so 3, 7, 2. Let's do this and let's do it fast before asshole catches up to me. Go! I just giddily sprint away and flip him off as I go. Help me, shadow people! Kill yourself? No, thank you. Besides, the shadowy vagabond behind me is willing to do it for me. Freedom! What? Oh. Can I... Wait, he caught me? Did I get stuck in his room? Is that what happened? Yeah, maybe there was something... Maybe there was something I was supposed to do in one of the rooms. Of course, this means I need to do this again, but I know what the code is now, so screw it. I'm just gonna immediately enter it. Although I'm probably gonna run around the room once, just so I can slow him down. So 372, that's the code. You can't catch me, Shadow Man! You snooze, you lose! Creature that floats, you're awfully goddamn slow. I shouldn't be mocking him too much, because then he's just going to pounce on me. I would like a hint, please. Is that the hint? Do I just kill myself? Is there a rope hanging from here somewhere I can use? I'll be free! Well, this is disturbing. What just happened? I could not return. It appears to be locked. Blood curdling. What a pleasant thing to go to sleep to. I will say this, whoever voiced the Shadow Man certainly has perfected his evil laughter. That's pretty on point. Also the terrible screaming. There's that. There's also the terrible screaming. What is this place? Some kind of torture chamber? Oh, there's Shadow Man down there. You enjoy your damn souls. I'm going to leave. Still 9:25. How about that? It will not open. Cool. This looks like some MC Escher shit. Well, MC Escher light, I guess. Hello, friend. What the hell is that guy down there so funny? Can you tell me? When will it ever be anything other than 9:25? Let us go. Wait. Okay, no, this isn't the same woods. It just looks like the same woods. And now what? I can't return to the real world. What is this damn place? This can't be true. There must be another way to return. And I'll find it. This can't be the end. Even though this is a cemetery. which is basically, you know, the end personified. Or maybe it's a perk, which is a fun place personified. Sort of. The lock is broken. That's a lovely red sky. Gorgeous, that. I guess we just tiptoe through the tulips now and... It's nice to have a perk map. It'd be nice if you could tell me where I am specifically on said map, though. That'd be cool. Nothing of use in the can. Nothing of use in this can. That's the time to wander aimlessly. As one does. Oh, I see eyes, though. And possibly a gate? Except I've... No. No. Oh wait, this is new. It's new, but kind of pointless. So is this the way I came, or is this somewhere new? I'm so confused. So, turned around. Oh, it's really shitty swing set. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that. Suicidal camp. Dear survivor, welcome to our little camp. As you might notice, we are all dead. Well, alive, actually, if our theories are correct. After reading our explanations, you may want to consider joining us. Our theory is based on the information we gathered from a man called Warren, who lives in the town next to here. And, well, after long discussions, it seemed to make enough sense to try what he was suggesting. So, what is this all about? Suicide! Yes, we traveled to nowhere after dying and then into the gloom. Dying in the gloom should return us to nowhere and then to the real world. At least we believe. That's what's going to happen. So, we are verifying the theory. Otherwise, waiting too long in this place will make us vanish. Warren explained us that there's a natural disintegration process in this place, so we will lose our minds eventually, and then our bodies will start fading till we become ghosts. Those black things that are visible if you get close enough, as he told us. Does it worth the risk? Does it worth the risk? It's up to you to decide. Good luck. It does not worth the risk, I don't think, even though I think I've already hanged myself. Which, I guess it was better than the alternative, which was to, you know, get eaten by Shadow Man. I'm just going to wander around aimlessly in the woods, I guess. See their shadowy eyes back there. This way. Let's go this way. Maybe we can find this Warren fellow they're talking about. Be nice to run into somebody who can actually speak to me and isn't trying to murder me. Again. Stuck! The lock is broken. 90% of the doors in this game are useless. It's jammed. Warren! Where are you, Warren? Gavin! Gav? I need to start, like, pounding on the door like Fred Flintstone. There you go. Hello? Dr. Warren? Dr. Jones? Dr. Jones? Paging Dr. Jones. Dr. Jones, wake up now. I got the weird device. Dimensional machine. Traveling through different realms is not possible with my new machine. It took me about 7 years to develop the technology for that. I built it using early materials scattered around the gloom. So basically odds and ends and trash that I cobbled together with chewing gum, yes. It uses a basic input system for coordinates and a degree that represents the depth of a stratum. What? Okay. This machine can only teleport you to an internal stratum of the current dimension, creating a link back to my lab through using the relocation device. Having one with you is mandatory while traveling. Otherwise, it will be impossible to return. In the future, I'll develop a technology to travel to other realms in the nowhere. I have not discovered a definitive mechanism to know the coordinates of each stratum. So far, by merely guessing, I found 2 peculiar places, the Dark Tunnel and the Red Plane. The first one seems to be just an eternal fall into the void, surrounded by weird voices coming from an unknown source. The Red Plane is explained in other documents of mine. In any case, should really get someone to proofread this stuff, Doctor. If you're reading this confidential document, because I'm not around, this can only mean that I'm traveling right now. You may just wait here till my return. The coordinates: Dark Tunnel, 3, 8, 1, 120 degrees. The Red Plane, 7, 6, 2, 30 degrees. Yes, there are 2 indicators on the machine, the pulse indicator, which tells if the traveler is still alive, and the connection indicator, the small light at the top of the machine, which tells if the relocation device still has a connection with the machine. If my pulse is active but the light is off, that means I'm trapped. If you need my help for something, I'll need you to rescue me first. So grab a relocation device and travel to the Red Plane. I'll leave clues around the place in case you need to find me. Dr. Warren. I'd like to see what the hell his PhD is. Wait, was there another note in here? Yes. The Red Plane. I called that realm like that because it's red. Nobody ever said scientists were the creative type. The light source is unknown. Normally it would be the sun, but in that place everything is red even during the night, and even in underground environments. Maybe the air itself is red and has some kind of unusual chemical composition. I'll have to study that in my next travel to there. The atmosphere there is very heavy, and the time is not frozen like in here. The nights seem to be very creepy and hostile. I don't know what threats await me there. I went there just one time to satisfy my curiosity. I will go again soon with enough supplies and with my assistant, Marcus, as my companion. Dr. Warren. The village is empty, and I need to talk to this guy. It's not working. About the gloom. This realm is certainly fascinating. The people who end up in here seem to be linked with terrible accidents in the real world, giving them a non-definitive death state. I still don't understand why the Gloom Gate is the closest one once you go to nowhere. It may be different depending on the way you abandon your body in the real world. In any case, the Gloom, as I call this place, is a second chance to rebirth once you are dead. Like traveling between planes is possible, In theory, you can live forever recycling bodies. However, it may take some time till I completely understand how the astral travel works, so we're talking reincarnation and immortality, eh? That's something. The life in the gloom is different than the real world. People don't get older here, they just disintegrate over time, even when time seems to be a non-existent factor. This place seems to consume all creatures after long-time exposure, and the darkness seems to keep you alive longer. You start like a normal person, but after some time your energy turns darker and weaker to the point you lose your mind and become a wandering ghost, which is a very weak energy form of the gloom. Nothing can be done at that point. You will already be condemned to vanish and disappear forever. Dr. Warren. So I decided to set up shop here, because why the hell not? Science is never about why, it's about why not. Also, sometimes you just need a toilet. Yes, to do your business. Yes. The lock is broken. Okay. Well, just for shits and I know he said to go to the red place, but just for shits and giggles, let's go to the other spot. The dark tunnel. I'm gonna write these down. Okay, so tunnel 3, 8, 1, and 120 degrees. Red plane 7, 6, 2, 30 degrees. Alright. So I assume this is how the machine works, so we shall go, 3. Number 3. Number 8. Height. Number 1. And 120 degrees should be... well, full revolution, so 0 and 360 is the same. Why am I blanking on this? Well, that's a 90 degree angle. So that'd be another 90, so that'd be 180. So 90... does it go up by increments of 10, maybe? Unless it starts here. Oh, fuck it, let's try it. So this is 0. So we'll say it goes up by increments of 10, right? 10. 20. 30. Okay. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. That's not right. Because then that would be 100, 110, 120. So it's not increments of 10, is it increments of 15? But would 15 go to 120 though, is the thing. Hooray for simple math. Hooray for simple math. Yes, 8. 8 revolutions. Okay, so it should be 8 ticks if we're talking 15 degrees will bring us to 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe. Well, let's try it. Nothing happened. Or maybe it started at night. What? Yeah, let's try this again, shall we? So is that a... maybe the light indicates something? Maybe I can't even go to the dark tunnel. Let's try setting it up for the red room. Or the red thingamajig. The red thingy. Because there should be a full 360 degrees. Unless 0 is at the bottom instead of 99. Maybe? Nothing happened. Is there something in particular I'm supposed to do with the machine? If I knew what 0 was and what increments it went up in, maybe. Or hell, how about I just, like, look up a 360-degree circle with the things marked out? Maybe I'll be able to tell if I do that. Let's see. 360 degrees. Hooray! I think I actually have an image I can use here. Sort of. I mean, if I'm looking at this thing right, then 120 should be like... there? Or there? No, apparently not. But it's even, it should be 360 degrees, because that's how it works, right? You'd think. Oh, I'm going somewhere. Okay. Well, I don't know why I didn't even think to just, like, keep trying like that. Well, that was a fun trip to the infinite hole of nowhere. Let's try something else. Seven, 6, 2. Nope. 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 It's a stupid way to do it, but it's the way I'm gonna do it. The most important part of research is trial and error. It's the only way anything explodes. Oh, we got something. Hello, where the hell is this? Is this the red plane in Morin's notes? I can see this is going to get hurt on the eyes after a while. Maybe these small wires could be useful for something. They fear the light. Fear the light. This wire is broken. This generator is already on. Can't put these wires together, the wires are too short. So do I just need more lengths of wire to combine together? It's just an ordinary barrel, nothing useful. I see this a ladder. It's interesting, I guess. Well, let's not go up the ladder yet. Let's take a look around. It's downstairs. The muck. The muck is downstairs. Well, it's not really anything else I can do except go upstairs, I guess. Well, stairs, he says. It's really up a ladder. Where are you, Mr. Ladder? I wish to climb you and learn your secrets. Yes. Can't leave, I need that device. Okay. Nothing happened. Well, clearly I must be missing something. Oh wait, what's that? That's a handle that I can't pick up. That's terribly useful. Terribly, terribly useful. Oh. I need to figure out how to get the device. Okay, then. I guess maybe I'd have to activate the machine somehow and pump it out down that way, but how the hell do I activate the machine? Straight up zooming through this place is probably a bad idea, you know, maybe I should actually stop, slow down, explore. I found tape! Can I tape the wires together? Yes, perfect. Where are you, machine? I wish to machinate you. Boom. It's fixed. It should work. That's cool, but what is it doing? Or do I need to physically turn it on? because, yeah, the generator is on, so... Oh, there's a button right there. Everything's red, it's hard to tell. Maybe this thing is needed. Aha! There we go. Alright, so the machine should be flooded out now. Just like flushing a toilet. Yes, I got it. Oh, will you let me climb the ladder? Pretty please. What fresh hell is up this way? Ah yes, the world's shittiest shopping mall. Although I can play in the leaves. And that's cool. It will not open. It is closed. I can't go up that way, but let's have another gander about, shall we? What? Who put these chains here? What? Let's go through here, I guess. What the fuck? About a week passed since Ethan finally left that sad and obscure hospital. His mother was overjoyed when the doctors gave her the news about his return. Ethan was acting weirder than usual. He barely said a word, and with a different voice tone each time he had to answer anything. He seemed unsure and confused, but the doctors told his mother it could be a temporal personality disorder due to the brain surgery post-effects. It was a normal day. Ethan was dinning, by which I presume they mean dining, except he's probably dining extra hard, therefore it's dinning. His mother was disconcerted about his new personality, but very happy at the same time because the nightmare was finally over, and she believed he was going to be the same Ethan as before in the coming days. Unfortunately for her, she would never know the truth, that the old Ethan was never going to return. Instead, it was just this freak, because he is no longer among us. Ending achieve. Vanished. Well, that's cool and all. It's not what I want, though. Okay, we don't really need to see the credits again. Now, the thing did say that they did not like the light, so if there's any... So if I stand on light sources, I should be fine. I just gotta make sure I don't get caught by these damn things. Nope. Nope. Problem is, trying to get past them is going to be interesting. Well, if they spawn over there, that means I have to run like a son of a bitch. Oh shit. Nope. Leave me alone. Leave me alone! I have been subsumed. Yeah. I'm a different person. I am quite literally a new man. How lovely. I mean, I guess it's the only way I can go. Oh shit. They're gonna get me. Oh! No, they're not. We're cool. We're cool. I don't like the silence. Everything is too quiet. Hot dog stand, and it's totally empty. Well shit, I could have gone for a foot long. I locked up this door with a key before those creatures did. Use this path only if you don't have any other choice. This way leads to the mall parking zone, which is very dark and a dangerous place. Anyway, you can find the key somewhere in this mini park. I hope your patience is enough to succeed. Someone. Signed by someone. They're not even gonna let me try to open that door. Is it an ATM? I can't do anything with that. I keep all my money on my sock. So, the key has been hidden somewhere down here, the thing said. Behind a tree, under a bench. In a tree. Maybe a trash can. Vending machine. Finding Warren. Hello, mysterious traveler. Thanks for having the bravery to come till this point. I'll be quick. Time here is running. If you don't have a shelter with a light source during the night, you will be consumed by the agents. That means disappearing forever. These beings live in darkest places and are skilled hunters. Usually they work in teams and ambush their prey. Their favorite hiding places are the ventilation vents. Oh, see, I'm not the only person who calls them ventilation vents, as I did way back when I was streaming Arkham. Around the buildings, since these allow fast travel to all locations in a completely dark environment, they will hide from light, for it is the only thing that can kill them. I'll be leaving flags along my path, follow them till you reach my position. My next target will be the backside of the mall. You will have to make your way through, since the agents will be locking the doors all the time and preparing dead ends for their prey. Good luck, and be as fast as you can. Dr. Warren. P.S. If you're Marcus, stop looking for the device and do the same. Follow the flags, otherwise you'll die out there. Someone will come to rescue us eventually. So the key was hidden in this small perk, they said. Find a tree? Is that? Aha! Nice, another key. Nice. It was the door key after all. Well, that sounds pleasant. Was is? The scream was coming from here. That was definitely a human. That inhuman scream was definitely coming from a human. It's really goddamn dark down here. I don't like it. Perhaps I'll be eaten by a grue. Door. Oh wait, this is the way I came in, isn't it? Oh no. I don't want to be eaten by an agent. It is too dark and spooky for me here. There must be something I'm missing. Grab one of these cars and vroom vroom right the fuck out of here. That'd be nice. Oh, door. Gate is controlled elsewhere. Oh, well, crap. Oh. I see. I'm actually going to wait down the timer because I know what's happening here. Because that's probably going to cut out at the most inopportune time, and I'm going to be eaten alive. Alright, well let's do it and run like a son of a bitch. Hopefully I'll make my way through. Nope. Oh shit. Nope. Oh god. Nope. 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 I was there! I was there! I was so close, I believe that Ethan, our playable character, just actually yelled that he did it as he was eaten alive by shadow creatures. I did it! I succeeded in getting existentially murdered. Try it again, shall we? So it was over here somewhere, right? Shit. Nope. What? No. No. What? The hell's the thing for the... Oh. Oh. I have to turn on. I have to activate that gate and then run back. So, like, is Ethan going to become some sort of supernatural killer if he gets possessed by these things, or is he just, like, not himself anymore, but some other thing is living in his body? Is that, like, you know, is his mother just going to live her life thinking, it's like, oh, Ethan seems very odd, but he's back, so that's okay, and then nothing else happens? I mean, it's okay for her, I guess. False reassurance and all that. Oh, shit. I wonder how many times I'm gonna mess this up until I get it right. Need to run away, please. Gonna run up the stairs now. Gonna get stuck by... I opened the wrong damn... Wait, what? Oh, I did it. Cool. We live! As soon as I find Dr. Warren, we gotta get the fuck out of Dodge, man. Ah, the whole fence is electrified. Good for it. Well, no doubt that's another puzzle I need to do. And I get no explanation as to how to do it either. Great. I must keep going. Let's electrify myself off of a fence some more. Oh yeah, that's right though. He said that time doesn't pass in the other place. That makes sense. I keep pressing these buttons, it's going to solve eventually. I presume. I did it! Oh god! I did nothing, I turned off the damn light. So all the lights have to go on, or they all come off? Off, I guess. Yeah? Yeah, perfect. It appears to be locked. Great. Fucking A. It will not open. Great. Great. Hello! Apologies for locking up this door. The backside of this building provides an almost direct access to my camp, but the inside is too dangerous. I managed to cross it with a torch, but without a strong source of light, it is certainly a suicide. There's zero chance to survive there without one. Sorry once again, and please try to find another way to my camp before the night falls. The darkness is our enemy. And I'm going to die right now, because this is getting dark, and darkness is my enemy. Time to get wrecked by the shadow. Oh, I got fucked so badly that time the game closed. Oh, that's just me. Never mind. Never mind. And once again, we are screwed. Let's try that again, shall we? Time is passing, so I suppose time is of the essence. At least now I know the order I need to do this in. That was, what, 3, 1... Yeah. Crap. I don't know if that note has any use, but let's see. Take the note. Was there something down here I missed? Because there's a door down here that I need to open. That door's locked. This truck seems out of place. Oh. Found the service key. It was in the truck right under the driver's seat. You need to be more careful next time, guys. We can't allow this delay for our service. Your employee condition depend on the quality of your service. This is not just a warning. If the event repeats again, you will both be fired! I found the water service key. There's only one door here that's locked, so is it this one? Perfect! Get the hell out of here before darkness falls. This way? Shit. Hole in the wall. Let me in, let me in, let me in! Fuck, which way do we go? Oh, thank God, there's lights. I didn't want that to happen. What is that noise? What's happening? I feel like I'm gonna be screwed here. Here they come. Gonna die. Gonna die. Son of a bitch! Come on! Jimmy! Do it now! Well, that sucked. Oh hey, the shadow dude is in the center now. God damn it, I'm going to get to the end of this, I swear. Oh, well, if the game wants to be civil to me, then I'm not going to complain. Oh, that was shockingly easy. Hooray, lights. Delicious lights. Are you here, Warren? Please, save me. Hello, you poorly drawn man. For many horrendous and bizarre moments, Ethan finally reached his destination, finding Dr. Warren's hideout. Warren introduced himself with a handshake full of gratitude. And with a handshake full of gratitude, thanked Ethan for delivering the new device to him. There was no reason to stay in the Red Plain. Warren assumed his assistant was devoured by the entities and decided to go back to the Gloom at once. Why do you look so sinister there, Warren? After their return, they had a very long talk about their experiences. Warren explained that they spawned in the middle of the night, there in the middle of a street, and the agents ambushed them. They had to run as fast as they could. They got separated at that moment, and his companion was carrying the device. He never heard anything about Marcus after that. Warren had several years living in the Gloom, continuing with his research about parallel worlds and dimensional travel. In one of his experiments, he found the Red Plain and got trapped by his curiosity. As a reward for rescuing him, Warren accepted to return Ethan to the real world. But the process for his return had a downside. Since his real-world body was taken by another entity, the only way Ethan had to return was by taking the possession of an empty body of a random person around the zone where he used to live. Ethan was shocked. He didn't like the idea of living in someone else's body, including their identity and the life that person had, not even knowing anything about their past, not even their name. However, Ethan knew there was no other choice than that. He accepted with resignation but determination, and the doctor began with the preparations. After setting up everything, because apparently Dr. Warren has all this shit here, Warren told Ethan it was finally the time for his awakening. Warren wished him good luck and a pleasant return. And Warren's going to just hang out there, I guess. Ethan awakened. Now it was time to start over and plan a way to recover his mother, and somehow his authentic body. He knew it was not going to be an easy task. But having reached that far and beating all obstacles in the Gloom, that only meant he would succeed again and have the normal and happy life he had before all this tragedy. Achieved ending, rebirth. Cool. I know there's other endings, but I think that's going to be the last. Let's see how many endings I did get. Because I think there might be 5 total? Yeah. Condemned, rebirth, vanished. Okay. That's not bad. I got most of the endings, though 2 of them require you to get caught and destroyed, so, you know, there's that. Notes. In the alternative ending, his body was taken by the knife dude, and having no physical body to return, Ethan attempted suicide in vain. Having to find another way to reincarnate, Ethan discovered the existence of an investigator who had the power to assign him a new body in the real world. Unfortunately, that person was trapped in the red plane, leaving you as his only hope. You decide to risk yourself and enter the unknown realm to rescue him. Okay, so if I didn't free the knife guy, then maybe I would have gotten the better ending? I don't know. Honestly, this game does not have my attention enough to go back and try it, so I'm fine with me reincarnating as a homeless person. Okay, yeah, he was Mark Harrison, a serial killer, the Shadow. As an entity in the gloom, due to long exposure to the dark atmosphere of the area, and after too many failed suicide attempts, his soul was getting corrupted progressively, losing sanity and shape, becoming a misshapen being only seeking for revenge. Ghosts. These common entities in the gloom are just the result of a long-term exposure to the dark atmosphere in the area. They are just weak energy forms, only perceptible by getting close enough to them. That is the last step of every being before disappearing forever from the gloom, and right after losing their mind by the corruption. The Knife Dude is one of the corrupted entities of the gloom. On the contrary of the Shadow, he doesn't seem to be an evil creature. He is just an occasional traveler in the gloom trying to accomplish his goals. For his disgrace, during his last trip, the Shadow imprisoned him in a cell. He spent a lot of time there, starting to disintegrate and becoming a dark, misshapen entity. He also tried suicide, but it was too late. His temporal body just perished. He's known by some other... Yeah, we read that. Bloom. We all exist in the same plane. Our physical plane is shared by all living beings and some entities which by several reasons ended up wandering in their energy forms. Gloom is just another plane, another place where other rules exist, where other entities inhabit. A dark and forgotten territory where some unfortunate souls end up being stranded by crossing the wrong path in the nowhere. There is no definition of time in the gloom. It feels like time is frozen. There's no day, no night. Most mechanisms just do not work. The gloom represents an alternative reality to our physical plane, but the dark atmosphere would disintegrate any energy form after a long exposure to the zone. The ghosts on the red plane learn that draining other entities' energy will allow them to live longer. They recover their minds and became evil, but the agents are still very weak entities. They cannot resist the power of the light. Doing that only reduces their energy to the point that they vanish. These beings learn to delay disintegration by staying in the darkness, awaiting their next prey to feed themselves. Agents are very smart and organized entities. They prefer to work in teams, increasing their chances of capturing their victims. Dr. Warren. Warren is an investigator of parallel worlds. He got interested in the field after his first trip to the nowhere. He got very sick from a strange virus during his college times. He died in a hospital after months of intensive therapy. Okay, so that's why he's there. Fortunately, he found the way back to this plane, and for some unknown reasons, he could conserve the memories of the astral travel. Okay, that's strange. That just motivated him enough to fight back against the sickness. He finally got cured by himself, and after that he abandoned his career to focus on his secret findings. By studying mechanics and the energetics phenomena, he could develop his incredible technology to travel through dimensions. So he came back from the dead and traveled through worlds. That's a hell of a thing. Dr. Warren's most amazing creation is the Realm Teleporter. This incredible machine is capable of getting you into any plane you desire by introducing the exact coordinates of its location. In order to return back, he created a device capable of routing yourself to the origin of the teleport. He became fascinated by the red plane and went further into it to get ambushed by the agents. He lost his device and asked you to rescue him from there in exchange for a new body in the real world, since he had enough knowledge to handle such procedures. And the red plane. All planes are not accessible directly by a breach in the nowhere. There are subplanes contained inside most of them, being accessible by several ways which will vary depending on the realm. Dr. Warren found the coordinates with his high-technology machine, allowing the travel to there. That place differs from the Gloom by its completely red and strong atmosphere. Time is not frozen, making it possible for the day and night cycles. The disintegration process in that realm is faster. The entities in the zone are mostly agents trying to survive. I mean, this was a neat, confusing trip into this horrid nightmare. With this terrible bastard right there. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Like I said, that's about all of Into the Gloom that I'm going to be doing. I feel like I've played enough to get the gist of it. So, that took a bit longer than I anticipated, but I will do a little bit of Slayaway Camp. I'll do maybe an hour or so of it. However, I am going to take a break before I do that, so I will return in about 5 or 10 minutes, and we will instead become the terror that stalks people, as opposed to running for my life as I have for most of these games. So yeah, there's that. There is indeed that. Right. So, if you haven't stopped by to watch, I thank you very much for doing so, and hopefully you will join me in just a few moments where we will become the killer. I'll be back in just a few moments.